Hey dancers, it is what you keep thinking that's actually shaping everything in your life, your dance career or your relationship with money, with people, no matter what. What you keep thinking is shaping your entire reality that you are experiencing. And the root of all your problems right now, it's the thinking behind it. If you want to know what I'm talking about, stay tuned. Hello creative souls, welcome to the sanctuary where you can transform your dance and soul and speak your authentic voice. I am Shanini, I am a dancer, and I created the only app that's going to support a dancer truly in building a strong mindset where they are sovereign, where they know how to consciously manifest anything they want in their reality and to change their limiting belief into a very empowering, so that their life is purely their creation, so that you don't feel like life it's happening to you, but actually will be happening through you, and you will really get the outcome and the result you want in your life because you are the only operant power of this reality. So if you are not yet familiar with mindset and manifestation, you should stick it. So if you're new here and joining this video just right now, I am a bit sick, so I cannot, I have a few health issues. I cannot record my video like I want, so I'm doing it like that. It's fine for the moment, and maybe this can be a new setup for some time when I get bored to have always the same setup, who knows. So we are going to be in this final episode of the mindset trap. So whether you are a dancer or not right now, but if you are truly interested in mindset and manifestation, this part of my YouTube channel will be exactly for you. So during 5 episodes, I named the biggest trap we encounter when we are starting to consciously manifest to rewire our mindset. But finally, all are linked to one single thing. It's what you think. So let's recap all the trap we talk about. We talk about, every time we want to manifest a specific goal, we keep checking our reality. That moment, you are asking your reality a feedback about, is it working? But your reality only follow what you are thinking inside your head. So by doing that, it's equal to thinking, it's not there, is it there, I don't see it, is it there or no? So it's equal to thinking like, I don't have it, I don't have this specific goal I want to manifest. The trap of emotions, or relying too much on emotion, and at the same time the trap of trying to suppress your emotion. The only problem there is because you are associating a meaning to a feeling to an emotion. Then we saw the trap of believing setbacks. When there is a setbacks, like me right now, I was in full form, and right now I cannot work, I cannot really do what I want. I have to most of the time lying down because I cannot be sitting much. It's very paining. So I could have taken this setback like something meaning about myself, about my identity, about what's happened in my life. But no, I don't do that because my mindset is very clear on point with that. So that can be a trap when the setback happen in your life, and after being so much focused on about new affirmation, new self-concept, and you see this setback happening, you are like, what the fuck? But here, the only trap here is you attaching a meaning and a self-identification to it. Then we saw the healing loop trap, how you stay stuck in constantly healing, because instead of put your awareness on, now I am this new identity, you keep staying focused on, I have this trauma, I have this, I have that, I have to clear all of that, I have to fix myself. And then we saw the intelligence trap, mean the overthinking trap, when we try to overthink everything in your reality, when you are too much conscious of your thought and you think, I have to be careful about this, I have to be careful about that, and you start to micromanage all your life. All those traps we saw during this series, you can see behind there is the same mechanism. It's thinking. And I will be even more precise. Either you think you have it, you are this person. Either you think you don't have it, you are not this person. It's very black and white. You have it or you don't have it. Everything is possible. All possibility exists, but you can only experience once at a time. You cannot experience I have and I don't have in the same time. At the same second. No, at each second you experience what we call one state. Either you have it or you don't have it. You have your manifestation or you don't have it, or you are this person experiencing this, or you are not this person experiencing that. All traps, all your problem It's really about what you are thinking right now. So instead of trying to fix what's happening around you in your reality that you don't like, the only things you truly have to fix is your narrative. What the fuck are you thinking? What's the thought you keep entertaining about this situation? Do you still be thinking something regarding this topic? Because your inner narrative, your thought repetition, the meaning you keep assigning to a situation or something, that's your old identity. So are you still entertaining this old identity? Or no matter what you see, are you feeding the new identity? That's the only real question. That's the only things you should put your awareness on. Life will stabilize when your thinking pattern stabilize. So if you keep experiencing the same old shit life where nothing you feel is moving and everything feels stuck, then maybe because your thought pattern is still fixed on that. And the opposite, if you feel experiencing a reality that's extremely hot and cold, one day you feel like things are happening in your favor, next day there is some shitty things that happen, one day it looks like movement, the next day you feel like nothing have changed, it's because this inconsistency that you experience in your life is the direct reflect of your inconsistent thought pattern. And I know this one can be a little hard to hear because I have to be very honest with you. Me too, I have for one specific topic still experiencing this hot and cold, but I am pretty aware that this is because my identity is being as well hot and cold. I mean, one day I'm in the new identity, the next day I'm like, oh no, wavering and thinking, no, it's fine, let's give up, I don't want this shit anymore. And then I'm like, no, finally, let's focus on it, I just need to focus on it. So because my mind keeps going forth and back, my reality does absolutely the same. So when you will fix yourself truly without wavering, no matter what happens in front of you, when you still stay fixed and stabilize in this new identity, your reality will follow, no matter what. No matter what at the start circumstances were horrible, or if it seems impossible to you, is gonna change. If you stay stick, you see, it's really like that. How much you are stuck, how much you're staying loyal to this old identity where, no, that's not possible, or people will always behave like this, like that with me, or money is always hard with me. How much you're loyal to this shitty thought, you need to be that much loyal to the new thought and the new identity that say, no, I have it, it's so easy for me, it's my normal. You need to transfer this loyalty, how much you feel this reality as solid, you transfer it into the new one. And because you will say that much solid, I can tell you, your reality will only reflect that. That's the key. But we are human, and sometimes with topic we have a lot of resistance. We can be going forth and back a lot. So this is, if you always look at your reality, if your reality is hot and cold, then somewhere inside you are hot and cold also. And if you think like, no, I am being very strict and I'm not doing that, but still my reality look that way, okay, then if you don't give a fuck about what's going on in front of you and you stay very loyal to this new identity, yeah, I agree, it's not a problem. Your reality is not a feedback. It's just rearranging for you. But if every time your reality shows you something, you feel kicked down, you doubt, you are wondering if you're still going to do it, and then yes, and then no, then your inner narrative is the only problem. Because in life and reality, we don't just experience things. We are on the top of that assigning a meaning and interpreting all the time. Our brain loves to interpret and really give meaning to each and everything. Like insane and crazy. So this is where we should put on our awareness. What meaning are we assigning right now? Does these things really need a meaning or no? So I understand that when we get aware, I'm going to tell you very honestly, negative thought will never disappear because your brain is wired to have negative thought. That's his job. He's paid for that. He has been created for that. So don't get angry at him. What matters is after this thought, what do you decide? So that's what I'm saying. Don't react to the thought you get, even though they're shitty and silly. because they have no meaning, they have no power unless you give them, unless you acknowledge in your head, oh, I just thought that. Ah, it's true. Oh shit, that's true. Then you give it power. If you have a shitty, stupid thought, like happened to me all the time, sometimes I take the stairs down and I'm thinking like, oh my god, what the fuck if I fell down? Well, I don't react to it. Just after that, I tell myself, you're so stupid, it will never happen. You're stupid or what? Stupid thought. So it has no power then. So what matters is that what do you decide to be the truth? What you just thought and that's completely silly, or what you're gonna affirm after that. That's all what matters. That's why you don't even give a fuck about random negative thought popping in your head, or if it's trying to bring you back the old story. You're just like, you know what? That's not the truth. That's not my reality anymore. Like that, you already give out the power of this thought. It just became a random thought that will not manifest and mean nothing. And also, something I really wanted to say, and that's something I have been thinking recently a lot. It's like I'm experiencing pain every day. More or less, depend. I cannot see it. So right now, I know I've been recording 2 videos, so it starts to really pain a lot. So that's why I start to get agitated on my chair. But there is a moment where I'm a human like you. Even though my mindset is strong, there is some moment hear me out. I feel miserable. I feel like I don't like it. I feel bad. I feel sad. I feel like this is not me, because I used to get pretty every day, to have a good dress, and now I am in sportwear and PG all the day. That does not look like me. I'm not doing anything except lying down on the bed. I cannot walk. I cannot even read or do something because I cannot find the position where I don't have pain, and whatever position I take, then I'm bringing pain in my back or somewhere. So there is those moments I feel miserable. But here is the difference. When this thought come in my head, oh, I feel like that. Immediately my mindset say, yeah, I feel that way, but I am not. So here is the biggest difference that will also help you to keep a great mindset without guilt, without forcing, without fighting yourself. Yes, I feel miserable right now, but I am not miserable. And what manifests is not what I feel. What manifests is the I am statement. It's how you identify yourself. And right now, I do not identify myself as someone miserable. I just identify of myself having a feeling and emotion right now. That's it. But I am not miserable. I am a great person. I consider I am successful. I'm leading my dance career, my business on my term. I am a good person. I know all the good I do around me. I know who I am. And it's not because right now I feel miserable for a little health issue that's going to change who I am. So this is why, and at the same time, it's not an excuse to dwell into, I feel bad. No, it's just to tell you that when the thought crosses, because it will cross, because you are human. You get tired, you get emotional, it's normal. But just the most important part is say, yes, I feel that. I agree, I acknowledge. I validate what I feel, but I am not that. That does not define me. I am not that feeling. Feeling is just a feeling. It will go, it will leave. It's just a feeling. So this is the most important thing. How you identify what you think about yourself is just what you keep thinking about yourself. And that's the key point, you know? So, and that's what I talked last time, I think in the last video, I was telling you how I still felt lucky going through all of that, because it could have been way more. Like, to be honest, I don't have a severe health issue. It's just a small thing, but that is extremely annoying. I got just a cyst that's in a place where it's extremely paining. We just need to drain it. So I got the small surgery. Now I have a specific bandage we change every day that needs to drain what's inside. Once it's finished to drain, we don't even need to stitch it. We're just gonna put a bandage and it's gonna heal by itself very fast. So in the process, I am lucky because all of that is being managed at home. It's been managed by my dad, who is a doctor. I don't need to go to hospital. I don't need to have a stranger to come change my bandage every day. I have access to medication. What I should say, I don't need the stitching, because if we needed to go through the hospital and do the biggest surgery, because this is why I stay a week in pain also, to let this cyst come little to the surface so that we could manage it ourselves with a smaller cut. But if I have to take care of it from the beginning, I will have to go to hospital, get a big wound because it will have been deeper, so they will have really to open it. I will have to have stitch, and to have stitch is not the same time of recovery, and also it will be also way more pinning. So you see, this is how you perceive the situation again and again. There is always, you have the choice. Choice is given to you all the time, at any moment. Choice is given to you. I don't care if how you perceive is true or not true, but what you're going to perceive is going to shape your reality. So even right now, you live the worst, shittiest situation where even you are incapable to see any luck in it. As long as you tell yourself everything works in my favor, even if you have no idea how this shit works in your favor, if you keep entertaining this thought, somehow magically, this is how it's going to appear in your reality. I swear. I swear. So, one matter is what you keep entertaining, what story you keep entertaining in your head. And again, I am not the type of person who think, oh, we need to go through hardship, through hard events, so that we build resilience, so that we evolve, we grow. I do not believe that. I do not believe shit. The universe is not planning hard moment for you to progress and evolve. Universe plans nothing. Universe just, on the quantum field, interact with your thought pattern, with your own thought travel at the speed of light. They interact with the quantum world you cannot see, and they just select a reality you're going to experience. So the universe does not think by itself, does not do shit to you, it does not care. You are only doing that to yourself. This is sometimes the hardest part to understand, because it's always easier to think like others are doing wrong to us, but they are just reflecting a script we have in our head. So at the end of the day, we are doing that to ourselves, being conscious or know about it. Of course, not being conscious about it. So, but what I wanted to say is that you have the choice in those moments. It's very personal. At the end of the day, the aim of what I'm coaching is that you think what you want. At the end of the day, you do what works for you. Me, all what I want is you to be sovereign of your life and be capable to create the life you want, no matter what it is you want. That's not my place to judge. I am no one to judge. I am there to tell you, okay, you want this, I will tell you how to get that. That's it. That's where my job stops. So, if me personally, I do not believe like, oh, this is happening for a reason, this is happening to show me the way. No, I do not believe this bullshit. But once I am in this situation, I have two choices. Either I dwell on the negative, I think my life is shit, that I am never lucky, that always wrong things happen to me. So then if I think that, I'm gonna still manifest that because I am identifying myself with not being lucky. You see, and having this type of problem with my reality. Do I want that to manifest? No. So I must not think that. So the other things I can do, it's either thinking it's gonna work in my favor, or think like, oh, at least in this sad situation, I can see and perceive that I am lucky. That could be worse, so I'm happy with that. But also to say that, anyways, I am always lucky. I am always lucky, things always work in my favor. It's always gonna be solved in my favor, no matter how. And this is what will gonna happen. Another random event for you will happen, and you will feel like, oh gosh, I got lucky actually. I didn't thought all this chain of events will bring me to that point where I am the luckiest. So you always have the choice right now. If any challenging things happening to you, either you dwell in it and you know you are keep going to manifest more of it because you are attaching your I am to this kind of circumstances, or no matter what, even if you feel desperate, even if you feel like it's horrible, as long as you keep thinking, yes, I feel like that, but I know it's working in my favor, I swear it's working in your favor. And it will end up working like that, and at the end of the story, you will be like, gosh, fuck, it worked. Even if it basically makes no sense, it worked somehow. So choice is given to you. But there is only one golden rule in this world. What you're going to entertain in your mind, your narrative, your I am statement, manifest in your reality, will reflect it back to you. Reality is just a mirror. How you feed the mirror, how you get the projection, the reflection, through only what you think about yourself, this situation, this person, this and that. That gets reflected to you. That's the script you are giving. That's the identification also you are attaching to yourself. So if you want your reality to change, you have obviously to change what you think. There is no other way. So now you have the choice. Either you see it like, oh, it's a lot of work, I have to challenge all my limiting belief and this and that, and I have to be avoid that this person is behaving so bad, even though I want to be them to behave so good. Or you see it like, that's all, I just need to change my thought. Okay, I'm gonna really commit to that. Actually, I don't even need to do anything. It's even better than I imagine. You see, it's always given for you the choice to perceive it as a limitation or as an opportunity. And if you cannot see the opportunity in it, doesn't matter. You just keep thinking the general thought, it's working in my favor. I swear it works. And you will be amazed how things are going to fall into place and being like, I could have never predicted that. Most of the time you will not be capable to predict, because our small human mind is very limited in that aspect. So don't trust your ego, because the one who tries to predict all the time right now in your mind is not your higher consciousness, it is your ego. Your ego is extremely limited. So, with that said, I hope you enjoyed this series. If you have any question, any concern, any new topic you want to see in the coming video, you can drop it in the comment section below. Don't forget my app, the Temple of Flow, is there to support you also in creating your mindset, supporting your dance career. So the link is in the description. You can access. There is a free part there. You don't even need to log in. You don't even need to download anything. You just access to the link and you are directly there. So thank you very much for watching. I hope by next week it will be better and I will go back on my normal rhythm, but at least I am so happy to be capable to maintain this YouTube video. So let's be happy with that. So I wish you a very good weekend and see you again on Monday.